Hello there, everyone. Pastor Todd here. I am glad that you're jumping on with me here today. Um, just for a few minutes, I want to talk to you about something that many health experts are calling one of the biggest silent nutritional deficiencies in the world today, and that is an omega 3 deficiency. And most of you don't know, but many underlying health issues come from this omega 3 deficiency. And I just want to educate you a little bit on these because there's a lot of noise out there about which ones are best and how they operate and how they work within the body and so forth. So I do want to give you a little bit of an education about how these omega 3s work in your body against your omega 6s. Now, people have heard of omega 3s, but very few people actually understand why it matters so much to be in balance. And here's the problem. The modern diet today is extremely heavy in omega 6 fats from processed foods, vegetable oils, fried foods, and fast foods. But we're extremely low in omega 3 fats, which are typically found in fatty fish and certain marine oils or olive oils. Now, when those fats get out of balance, research shows that it can affect cell inflammation, uh, your cell health, your heart health, your brain function, and your overall wellness. In fact, scientists talk about the omega 6 to omega 3 ratio. Now, I'm not here to make any types of medical claims to you today. I'm not a doctor, but I just want to share with you some of the research that I know to be factual that might could help you in your health and in your journey of life. And hey, if we can add a few years to your life, wouldn't that be a blessing? A few quality years to your life, wouldn't that be a blessing? Historically, down through the ages of time, in the beginning, humans lived around a 1-to-1 ratio because of they ate a lot of fish, they consumed a lot of natural foods, and then of course you have our food system today, which is not so good, and it really just sucks all the nutritions out of everything. But today, many people are living around 15 to 1, 20 to 1, even 25 to 1. I consider myself pretty healthy, and I actually ended up being 20 to 1. My wife was 23 to 1. Now that's omega 6 to omega 3s, which places us in a danger zone of our health. Many people don't realize it. That imbalance is one of the reasons researchers say omega 3 deficiency is becoming a global nutritional epidemic. Many people are walking around today with low energy. They're walking around with brain fog, um, a negative inflammatory response in the body, joint stiffness, mood struggles, poor recovery, cardiovascular concerns. And they don't even realize that their cellular nutrition may be part of the issue. Because here's something that's very important: omega 3 fatty acids are literally part of the structure of your cell membranes. And when cells have the right fats, they stay flexible, they stay fluid, and they're able to communicate properly, intake the nutrition that is needed, and export those parts that are waste. Now, when the wrong fats dominate the cells, cells can become rigid and less sufficient and less efficient. So, what I'm trying to say is that this can cause many issues today, and the effect that affects the how nutrients move in and the waste moves out. Now, here's the exciting part. One of the biggest breakthroughs in nutrition right now is called test-based nutrition. Instead of guessing, instead of hoping supplements are working, people can now take a simple at home blood test that measures their omega 6 to omega 3 balance. They then can retest later and actually see their numbers improve. Now, that is powerful, knowing that your omega 3s are working. Because if I asked you how many of you are taking omega 3s, many of you may say yes, but let me ask you this: how do you know they're working? I know a big company that done a large television campaign. They still do it, and they sell omega 3s and they sell on their absorbability. But I have customers that have taken this product, they have tested and still found themselves 15 to 1, 17 to 1, 20 to 1, which is not very effective. Your goal is to get to 3-to-1, because if you're over that 3-to-1 ratio, your body's in trouble, and your body's going to react negatively to some things that you may never even thought about. We're talking about measurable results. Now, let me quickly share some of the well-documented areas where omega-3 fatty acids are known to support the body. Now, listen, this is supporting the body. I'm not making any medical claims. I'm here to tell you what research is showing us. We see in research that omega-3s are associated with supporting heart and cardiovascular health, healthy cholesterol balance, brain function and cognitive performance, memory and focus, mood and emotional wellness, joint comfort and mobility, healthy inflammatory responses, eye and vision health, skin health and hydration, immune system balance, prenatal and fetal brain development, nervous system health, healthy blood lipid levels, metabolic wellness, muscle recovery and performance, circulation and vascular health, hormonal balance support, cellular communication, healthy aging, and overall wellness and vitality. Now, let me give you just a testimony of mine. I have had COVID brain since 2020. I almost died of COVID. Many of you know that. And it has been a struggle with my memory. It's been a struggle with my mind, trying to search for the right words to say, trying to recall scriptures when I preach, many of things that affected me with the COVID back in 2020. I done this test, seen that I was out of balance 20-to-1. I just retook my test, and I'm waiting on the results to see where we are today. But listen, my brain fog has tremendously moved out of the way to a clear mind. I no longer take, listen to this, I no longer take prescription or natural sleep medications because I'm healthier now at the cellular level. My ADHD is a whole lot better. It has helped those symptoms, even with those certain things that comes along with that. But again, omega-3s don't replace medical treatment, but they are one of the most studied nutrients in the world. In fact, thousands of scientists and scientific papers have been published on omega-3 fatty acids, like the National Institutes of Health Office of Dietary Supplements from Harvard, the Chan School of Public Health, American Heart Association. But here's the key that most people miss. Not all your omega-3 supplements are created equal. Many store-bought oils oxidize easily. They have low absorption or never actually change the body's omega balance. That's why the new movement toward test balanced nutrition is gaining so much attention around the world and picking up great momentum. Because now people can actually prove whether their omega levels are improving or not. Now, if you ever learn, if you would ever learn to, or you'd like to learn about my personal favorite and a very selective omega-3 solution that even comes with an optional at-home blood test, just drop the word omega in the chat below. I'll personally reach out and share the information with you. No pressure, no sales gimmicks, just education. Because I truly believe when people understand how important cellular health really is, they can begin making better decisions for their long-term wellness. And if this was helpful, feel free to share this video with someone who might benefit from learning more about omega-3s. Thanks for jumping on with me today. God bless you, and I pray that I'll be talking to you again soon. And as I leave, if you want to see some of the credible scientific sources that are referenced, you can reference them at the National Institute of Health on the omega-3 fact sheet, the Harvard School of Public Health with omega fats, and the American Heart Association at www.heart.org. Thanks so much again for tuning in. I hope and pray that you'll all be reaching out to me soon, because I'd love to tell you about the test-based nutrition, how easy it is with a simple finger prick to let you know where you stand on your omega-3 levels and then again showing you the improvement after you take the right product and the correct omega-3. It's an amazing concept, and I hope and pray that you'll reach out to me soon. God bless you so much. We'll talk to you soon.